Hello and welcome to the Midland Earth channel. I've just got out of our screening of Supergirl, the latest in the DC Studios offering. These are our initial thoughts. I'm not going to go into too many spoilers, but we're just going to go a bit vague and give you our initial reaction to the movie. I think I'll go first this time. I liked her theme, like the musical score theme. I thought that was nice. It was very, very different to Superman's, which is nice, but in a good way. I like that Krypto is again highly featured, which I like.
It's Krypto's universe. They're just living in it.
Yeah, I like that. I liked there's some inventive action scenes, which were good. I like that her fighting style is a lot more brutal to Superman. It's a lot more aggression rather than like defense. Makes some awesome action scenes. I like
she doesn't seem to pull her punches like Superman.
I'm guessing she probably would have killed people. But, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not against death, or kind of like a different kind of philosophy to like how Clark lives his life, which will be interesting to see how they interact when it comes to potential like Justice Leagues and stuff. I liked Jason Momoa's chaotic Lobo, who just kind of seemed to barrel through the film in like his own fashion with his own mission and just intersected with Supergirl, which is interesting. I liked that they grew the mythology of Krypton and the character, the different suns and what effects they had on Kryptonians, which is interesting. Different weapons that can be used against Kryptonians, which is interesting. It was quite short, but it was kind of like a one of those films that's kind of like a happening, like we're just watching things unfold rather than this, like a normal kind of structure to a film. It was like it felt like a snapshot of her life kind of thing. It wasn't super blockbustery kind of. What did you like this?
No, I enjoyed it. Probably enjoyed Superman more.
Yeah. Why was that, do you think?
I don't know. It was different. I'm not saying it's a bad different, but obviously, as mentioned last year in the Superman thing, I'm obviously not a big Superman fan, so the fact that I enjoyed that film itself speaks to how good I think the Superman film was. This was good. Like I say, definitely felt shorter than the Superman film, which definitely. I think is good. You're very much getting through the sort of character development of Kara quicker than what you did with Clark.
Do you think it felt rushed at all?
Not massively. No, I think it was paced rather well. It wasn't quite an in-depth story.
It was quite simple. Yeah.
It was quite a very simple story. I certainly understood her motive for doing what she did through the film very quickly. Even though Krypto's not seen in the film as much, it's still very Krypto-centric. Like I say, it's his universe. They're just living in it. But that's kind of, I suppose, that's kind of works. Like we mentioned as it came out, that's sort of the thing that's going to tie them kind of together is Krypto.
They're not doing anything to that dog.
Yeah, you've been warned, James Gunn. You've been warned now.
No doggy deaths.
No. The music was good. It was a nice mix of a score and some needle drops, so you can tell that James Gunn has had his influence on it. As you were saying as we were coming out, it felt very much like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't think it was too gunny though, was it? It wasn't like his goofy humor back in it as much. Which was good.
You could feel his influence. So he's obviously just there as an executive producer, but the fact that you've gone from a music score to a needle drop, back again, that's obviously his influence. That's what he's wanted for this universe that he's building. There's quite a vast selection of different aliens, different languages, so there's quite a lot of world building for the outside of Metropolis. So I imagine we're going to see that in future films, because obviously Supergirl's going to be the one that's off planet more, depending on how it goes with like the lanterns and things like that. Are they going to be off world a bit more? So there's quite a bit of world building involved in this, with the different races, the different languages. Like you said, there was 3 different suns in this, which obviously affects Kryptonian. So even though it's quite a short film, they've done quite a lot of world building in it, which works. I
think it's good what they're doing, because they're kind of using the films to build out the universe. Like it's not just for that. Like there is a story to each film as well, which is good. I think it's a good way to do it.
I don't know too much about the character of Lobo, but again, Jason Momoa sort of smashed it.
Yeah, I like that he did kind of like a slightly different accent than he usually does. Like it's not just his accent, is it? It's like a little bit of a twang to it. I did like that.
Cigar seemed to last forever as well. Never seemed to just disappear. Yeah, overall it was pretty good. Pretty good.
What would you give it? You had to give it a star rating. I know we'll probably do this in the proper review, but what did you give Superman?
I can't fully remember what I gave Superman. May have been. So this is probably about a 3. Just smack bang in the middle.
What's next from DC?
Good. It was good. I enjoyed it. Milly Alcock was good as the character. Obviously, you got a little snippet of her at the end of the Superman film when she cameoed. Yes, the character developed through the film, but obviously what you saw in that little end scene of Superman where she turns up drunk to get Krypto, very much what you see for at least the opening third of the film. And then obviously the character progression kicks in. Yeah, no, it was good. was good.
Interesting to see how she develops in the future, to be fair, 'cause I don't know much about the character. So, all new stuff to me.
Yeah, but it's for me. As I say, I don't know much about Lobo. I don't really know much about Supergirl too much. The film itself was based on Girl, Woman of Tomorrow comic, which is apparently one of the better ones. So
yeah, I kind of like that. This kind of shows that not all the films are going to be like, this is going to be for the next film, this is going to be for another film, this is going to be for another film. It's just kind of, it's building on the relationships rather than dropping lots of Easter eggs. But yeah, it continues to make me hopeful for the studio's universe going forward. Another good entry, I think. Let us know in the comments of this video what you thought of Supergirl. I know there's been a little bit of a mixed reaction to it, critics and like audience wise, but we liked it, so let us know. If you didn't like it, let us know in a nice way. Don't be horrible. Yeah, critique nicely, not horribly, because we don't like that here.
And as you can tell, we're back on form. We've seen another film that Matt likes, unlike Disclosure Day. So we're back on form.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some kind of proper review out soon, but we are busy people, so not sure when that'll be. But we'll get it out as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon on the Middle Earth channel. So,
bye.